Jim, Frank Carlson here. I guess we're not out of the woods yet. After speaking with you the other day, running a couple of things, you felt it sounded like it was going to operate properly. And I guess, in fact, it did for a short while. Recalibrated and ran some tests with our calibration arbor still in there. Ran some balance runs. It indicated well. Did several of those, and then decided to try to do a job here, and it worked. We were able to find the imbalance on this crank and start make some corrections. We're drilling and go for after drilling some, go for another spin and see how if we're working well. I believe on the third spin, then it started to act strangely again. On the spin up as it's gaining speed, sometime around 495 RPM, it will look like it's just starting to measure and then cuts back. It will then spin up faster. It's never gotten up to 600, I don't believe, but I figured that maybe there's still more imbalance left in it. But as it will coast back down and get to closer to 5 again, if it started to measure a first time on that spin, it won't remeasure again. Any time we've spun it and done, it'll coast back down through our speed 495. It won't measure any additional times. Odd things happening. We're like checking anything that I can think of. This screen is showing that there was an error in the temperature sensor on the left side. So I just powered down and disconnected. Once the power was off, I disconnected this one, just took it off, looked at it, pins are, everything appears fine or normal. Put the connector back on, powered back up, and it's doing, nothing seemed to change by that. Also right in here, sometimes I see that the red light is on right here where our blinking green light is, and much like the other light kind of above it there, at times the red light is not on, and other times it is on. I don't know if that's telling us something. As far as that, the thing on the left side, temperature sensor, I was presuming it's probably in a stand here. Pulled it off, looked at everything. I have never disconnected anything or tried to disconnect anything at that point, but just looking at it, we can't see damage or something obvious that would just say, here I am. And I don't know how much of any of this stuff is related to the fact that it won't give us a reading.